Hello, Power of Thought. Here I am, end of a week, busy week, brilliant week, lovely week, in a beautiful setting. Isn't it lovely? Can you see the greenery that is coming up already? Spring is on its way, so lovely. Beautiful blue skies, the sun is shining. Fresh air in my lungs walking along, really enjoying this moment. And I thought I would share my thoughts with you again. This morning I had a real feeling of, I suppose in a way, sort of a disappointment in something. And sometimes, you know, I was thinking about this, we kind of have a thought in our mind of how we want something to go, and it turns out very different. And I immediately went to the thought of, what am I having to learn from this? And I realized again how important it is to really value the journey. It's not about the destination. And when you value your journey, you really have to remember that you will have lessons for growth. You will have lessons that you need to learn in order to close out cycles and things like that. And even though it was a very little disappointment, nothing massive or major in my life, thank you God, but it was enough to get me to feel a very big shift in my mood and that feeling of disappointment. And I've always been one to have a very big imagination, and I've always been one that can almost envision of what I want to see in things that I'm doing or having. And sometimes they do come true, I'm not going to lie, but most of the time they don't. And I never really valued those times until I started on my journey, and I realized then the importance of really just being so grateful for the now. And I was just doing my affirmations on how grateful I am for all that I do have in my life. The people who love me, the people I love, the things I have, where I live, my job, my students, my friends, my family, my children, my animals, my health. Oh, you know, and that gratitude for me brings my energy back up to being in a place of complete calm, peace, joy, stability, balance. And that is something that previously I probably would have battled with. And yet, by the time I've got halfway around my walk, I'm loving life again, you know? And I just wanted to share that with you guys, because it is about learning and it is about growth. And we are often given a little tester, again, a little teaser by Spirit, and they say, right, now my disappointment is linked to something that I released that I knew wasn't good for me, and I needed to let go of those thoughts and patterns and behaviors, that person, that situation, you know, that type of thing. I've worked really hard to be happy with me and really know with a real sense of freedom that I don't need anything else in my life that is not going to enhance what I already have, which is so wonderful. And that sometimes can be really difficult because we do, you know, expect other people to make us feel better often. And that's something that I've learned is not the right way about doing things, because those people often will let us down, and circumstances often let us down. So I had a long chat day before yesterday as well with one of the students about that. And, you know, you can choose to continuously look for that external validation, which will maybe make you happy for a quick moment, but inevitably it will let you down, because people change, things change, circumstances change, and all you get left with is yourself. And if you haven't actually satisfied yourself with your real inner knowing and belief that you are the best version of who you are, then ultimately you go backwards to the point of, oh no, I need someone to tell me I'm the best version of who I am. And if that person doesn't do that, or is no longer available to you, you worry, you go back into that negative spiral, and it's not really what you want to do. So my little tester this morning, definitely, and actually what I did receive was really cute. It was lovely. It was really special. Somebody was thinking about me in a very nice way. And I'd forgotten that they'd asked me some things, and I'd forgotten about that a few weeks ago, and there it arrived, and I thought, well, that's not what I actually wanted or thought I was getting, or the person that was sending. I thought, but the person that did send it did it from love for me. They sent it with best intentions, with the thought of being helpful, all beautiful, positive, honest, open, truthful communication. And because I didn't expect, or I wanted it, or I thought about it being something different or from someone different, I didn't value that initially. And that's where the disappointment was. And I was like, but after reflection, after thinking about it, after bringing my vibration up to a place of being happy, and I thought about that, and I thought, how lovely. What a lovely thing to do, and that is a friend that I didn't expect to do that, and it's just so lovely, and their karma has been valued. So I wanted to share that with you guys, because we've got to an end of a week, and probably ups and downs and backwards and forwards you might have been feeling and things like that, and then we get to the weekend and then we think, right, we've got to make changes, or we'll do what we need to do. And I'm ready for my weekend of happiness and joy with friends. And I thought, I am just in a peaceful situation, because the minute you expect something is when you can absolutely be disappointed, because it is never, ever what you expect it to be. Sometimes it can be 100 times better. And if you trust in your journey, if you trust in spirit, they will give you the best outcome for you. And that is what I choose to believe today with my little lesson and tester. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Have a very lovely day. Love and light to all of you.